So it's a lovely sunny day here on the Isle of Skye. It's late May and pretty much full spring. So we're going to have another little wander around the tree field. There's the polytunnel site, not making much progress still on that. Shelter from the prevailing winds from the right hand side, from the west there. So I wanted to take you around a slightly different way this time because I want to show you the bluebells. I'll go down this way. We'll go around the hump. This little bit of path here needs a bit of improving, but it's not too bad. Got raspberries taking over the path, coming in from the trees there, enjoying the sunshine. And this is I didn't plant these bluebells, they're just grown themselves since we got rid of the sheep, and it's pretty much full bluebell season here now. And they're just on a still day like today, you can smell them. Wild hyacinths, they're just gorgeous. I know it'll be closer there. Absolutely beautiful bluebells. There are worse weeds to have. And this is where we join up with where we came down the other way before, through the dark bit here. It's nice and dry underfoot now. It still needs improving, but it's not quite so slippery. Come through into the sunshine. I'm going to take you a slightly different way. We're going, rather than going to the right here, we're going to go to the left. Now the grass here just shot up. It was about 3 weeks ago. It was nothing to speak of. It was just dead grass from last year, and now it's knee high coming through here. That's one of the areas that I coppiced. There up on the bank. That's where we just walked down. See the bluebells. The trees are older. They're already sprouting again. These white flowers are pig nuts, which again are a wildflower here. Have a little edible corm, but we just let they take over from the bluebells in a week or two. We'll go around this way. It's got some aspen here. That's one of the shelter belts. And then through this clear patch here is the leach field from next door, charmingly enough. But so I can't really grow trees here. I can't really grow root crops here, but what I can grow and have got established is some raspberries here. I've planted some new ones that hopefully will take over this clear spell in the next few weeks. We've got, a few years I should say, we've got a shelter belt there again that's sheltering my orchard area. We've got some Juneberries which never fruit. There's an American haw which has flowered but not fruited yet, and there's some aronia bushes which flower but don't really fruit very well. But a nice patch of silverweed shining in the sunshine. We'll come through to the main. This is the main trackway here, so we've sort of gone the long way round to the orchard area here. We've got apples there, honeyberries, nice bank of comfrey in bloom, cherries, damsons and plums, another apple tree. Hopefully we'll get some apples. I've got some cherries set, but it's they don't tend to survive the birds. Really, we'll come down the main track where we've got another area that I've coppiced there this year, growing back nicely now. That's alder again. Got hazel in behind it, which will enjoy the sunshine now. That's the wood from the area that we've just passed. One of the wood shelters needs cutting and stacking away now. We'll come down the main trackway. Here we are, got a branch coming in from the right hand side here, but we're going to cut through the bushes here. Little cut through to the shell garden. These are some of my berry banks. I've got, I don't know whether you can see little semicircles there around a central walnut. It's a bit too early yet to see whether I'll get any flowers on the walnut tree. So I'm trying to establish some perennial vegetables in here. I've got that pine tree. There's a Korean pine which is doing nicely, which should have edible nuts in a few years' time. I've got some blackcurrant cuttings. Hopefully try and get some aronia bushes. I've got some Japanese quince there over on the far side. So I need to do a lot of chop and dropping, getting rid of some of this grass, which is a bit of a nuisance. Go past the dumper truck, which is just parked here. The engine's seized and the tyres are flat, so I think it might be there for a while. And this is where I was hoping to put some more berry banks, but I haven't got very far. The dogs dug it all up again for me, so we'll get that thing. But it'll be nice, make a nice avenue down to the growing area there. So we're going to go this way, and I'll show you just from the top end of my polycultures area, which you can see is got a lot of narrow-leaved plantain forming a ground cover, which is a bit unexpected, and this angelica as well has been rather unexpected. Very successful ground cover for the area. Camas came into flower earlier, but that's over now, unfortunately. We'll do a little dog leg here, just to show you the gamcod strip. Very pleased here. I did a quick mini hoogle last year and didn't get much success with anything at all, really. But this year it's been much easier. Obviously it's been already dug over and the hard work's been done. And I stuck some beans in, and they've germinated nicely in amongst the buttercups there. And I've got some potatoes in as well, which we earthed up just this few days ago. And I've also transplanted some asparagus in here as well, so we'll probably put some berries in, but hopefully the asparagus will like it. I like it here. So we're going down the opposite side of the tree field to the way we went last time, and this is Franklin Barney's memorial tree area. We've got some ginkgo that I planted for Bryony, which is planted last year, and it's budding out nicely. You can see the darling little fans on the leaves there. All five are looking healthy and happy, getting a bit of growth. So they don't seem to have died straight away, which is always a good sign. And there's Frank's walnut tree, which is established nicely last year as well. So we'll see how they get on. More bluebells just planted themselves. And these are some more little berry banks. They're sort of in line with the gradient. We're looking south there. Got some currant cuttings established at the far end. I should have transplanted them, but we'll do that next year. It's really these aronia that I'm trying to assess. These are two new aronia that I've planted here. They're just coming to flower there. Trying to propagate those and see whether they'll do well for me. We'll carry on down past this lovely hawthorn. Through the trees. There's the main trackway again. That was down to the pond area there where we went before. Go through here, through these wych elm. Got a nice little bench here. You can sit and look down on the river and admire the bluebells here.